man. So, while other rappers are crying about 20v1s, Nicki Minaj is telling the whole industry to put him up. I ain't so Nicki is going insane right now. She's going insane right now, going berserk on everybody, specifically starting with Jay-Z, Roc Nation. We've been covering that, but she hit a whole new level yesterday while she was on the outstation head talking, all right? So Nicki Minaj usually goes on live streams with her vocals, audio on Station Head. That's where all the barbs go to hang out and chill out and talk all that shit. So randomly she tweeted this right here saying, "Hey Station Head, why do shows that I didn't save keep being saved? It's been happening for the last week or two pretty frequently. Are you looking for something?" So she says, "Chill, you must ain't bother calling them." Then she said this right here. "Today my Station Head cut off while I was saying to lead with love and peace. LOL, I didn't even realize why until now. Maybe it didn't fit someone's agenda, I don't know. Peace and love, nah boo boo." So hours later, we started to see this go viral right here. Nicki Minaj played records with her and Beyonce. You guys know, like I said, she's been calling out Jay-Z a lot. So people were wondering, wait, I thought we was beefing with them, what's going on? Nicki Minaj then says this right here.
Anytime I play some like music, it doesn't mean that I rock with the person or whatever. Like, I really want y'all to notice. I hate to have to say this. Oh well, Mrs. Pennies to the proud. Listen, Onika Tanya, Mariah Petty, I've done some amazing work in my time. I've changed the game and rearranged the game and, you know what I'm saying, body shamed the game and then came again, okay? So listen, sometimes Onika just want to hear Onika. You feel me? Like, I just might want to hear the Onika verse that was on a particular song. That don't mean I fuck with nobody. Y'all know who I fuck with, y'all know who I don't fucks with. Period and period. Cause one thing about the Bobs, they be so on point. Like what we doing? Like, are we rocking with, or we ain't rocking with and that's why I loves them. That's why I love y'all. But so I just wanted to make that disclaimer, so everybody know from now till whenever, okay? Just cause I play a song that I happen to be featured on, don't mean see a motherfucker in the street and kick them right in my motherfucking throat. And then do more. Okay?
Did she just say it's on site with Beyonce? Nah, I don't know, but interesting. Y'all let me know, but for sure, she putting a name on every single thing else out here, okay? So earlier today, she started tweeting Spotify charts looking scary. It was all good just a week ago, and that is aimed towards Cardi B. So Cardi responds saying, "Enjoy these looks and a day and ignore the board. Love y'all. Go to dinner, go shopping, go to the park, get off the internet. Enough. Shut the up." Telling Nicki to shut up. Okay, all right. Nicki continues while responding to this tweet from DJ Academic's page saying, "Oh no, what was that law again? Wahahaha." So this is in response to Megan Thee Stallion's motion to dismiss being denied for her lawsuit that was filed by her former cameraman, saying that, you know, she was having sex in the car. We went over that a little while ago. Crazy situation. They said she was having sex with a chick in the car in front of dude against his own will. So I wish sometimes you could just switch places with niggas. You don't want to be that nigga, well, put me there. Put me there. But whatever, nevertheless, I digress. Let me get back focused. On her Instagram, Nicki Minaj says, what was the name of that law again? Karma's Law? Referring to that Megan's Law bar that Megan Thee Stallion had on the song called Hiss, okay? She says, touch not my anointed. Vengeance is the Lord's law. We give God the glory and he's only just begun. Have a blessed day if you can. LOL the blogs, posting lives. Thank you. More money from me. We're working. Trust. So then she did this and set up a trap for the Shade Room, okay? This person says, I knew the Shade Room was gonna be quick. Strap y'all shoes on. She says, okay, well, let's see if they're quick about the next one. The Shade Room, would you like to be placed in a lawsuit for knowingly posting lies and using bots allegedly? Okay, well. She posts this saying, is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know, to God be the glory. This is Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Ramir's request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded Jay-Z to respond to Ramir's paternity lawsuit by July 18th. The Shade Room conveniently skipped over that post and went to this one instead. Interesting. Being a gay man doesn't give any woman the right to sexually grind on you or have sex in front of you. I remember seeing someone grinding on their hairstylist and he seemed so uncomfortable. She's referring to Megan Thee Stallion. She says, we've calculated almost 100 to 200 mil so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though? Let's get it, nigga. And anyone still calling him Hov will answer to God for the blasphemy. She says, I'm gonna use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans via my Student of the Game charity. The pose, Deseret, that's Desiree. She says, if you get a message to post hate or lies on any platform today, I'd advise you to say no. Just today alone, we've added 5 blogs and content creators. I hope you got a lot of money saved up. Hope it's worth losing everything, including your account. So I'm pretty sure they talking about the Beyonce post. That's why I asked y'all, do y'all think she talking about Beyonce? I don't know. That's what people are alluding to. You ain't finna sue me because I don't know, but that's what people saying. That's allegedly, yeah. All right, so he says this didn't go the way they intended. Every time you try to get attention on me for your own financial gain, it'll go back on things you don't want. Oh, and there's a lot more. Trust is all fun and games until I want to play too. Kick or Twitch. So she's going to Kick or Twitch to hang out with the people because she feels like she's been shadow banned on Instagram Station Head. She's not shadow banned on Station Head, but she believes that they're playing with her account. If I'm picking up what Nicki Minaj is putting down, she's saying that she believes Station Head is being controlled by Jay-Z in some type of way. And they wanted that story about her threatening to slap Beyonce on site to go viral and using her for attention and I don't know, maybe whatever else they need to be selling at her expense. I don't know. If I'm picking up what she's putting down, that's it. That's it all in a nutshell. Let's continue. The other day she logged on the Instagram to check how much viewers she was getting and it was only 2,400, so she wasn't feeling that. And that is a low number for Nicki Minaj. Do y'all think they playing with her numbers?
What a surprise. What a surprise. The amount of people on Instagram is remarkably low. I wonder who's behind that. I wonder who's afraid. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to see.
Okay, so in response to the news that the judge granted a single deposition to Desiree Perez, Nicki Minaj said this right here. What? Is this true? I'm learning so much about my rights, LOL, so you get to decide how long your deposition is. Ha ha ha. Isn't this the lady being accused by her daughter of being racist against black people, Jay-Z? There was no black woman smart enough to be the CEO of your company. What happened to Chaka? You gonna go take a pic with Chaka now? LOL. Oh, Jigga Man, the jig is up. One thing I would love if Nicki Minaj put this shit in a song first and then came out with the tweets. Like, put it in the song first, have people wonder, like, what's going on? And then use the tweets to go ahead and reference the song so it makes the song have more weight. Because you're a rapper. All this tweeting when you could just rap. You talking about rappers? Diss them. If she would have came and said some shit about Spotify with Cardi B, name dropper. Said some shit about the lawsuit with Megan Thee Stallion, name dropper. Said the shit about Jay-Z with the son and everything, name drop him. It would have hit. It would have set the internet on fire. The song would have went crazy because you'd have been rapping. But you're tweeting everything right now, so I don't know if it's gonna hit the same, but whatever. It is what it is. Dear Jay-Z, and that's a rap. You ruined hip-hop, you ruined football, you ruined basketball, you ruined touring, you ruined Instagram, you ruined Twitter. The jig is up. All of this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. She continues to say, Jay-Z, you let Desiree do a lot of evil to black people and you stayed silent. We used to believe you. You went outside, nigga. This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. There's a rat. Did you get that photo? 40 million. 55 and paying for bots. Oh, Bot Nation. All right, so those are allegations from her daughter and also that 40 million thing. That's when she was allegedly going through some tough times. There's a video out there that I would not share on my platform because Roc Nation is clapping pages. But she was talking to her daughter saying that around the pandemic time, Roc Nation could have went under, but she needed $40 million to get out of debt or to borrow some shit like that, but they made it out of it. So I don't know, but there was a video around talking about that time, just to give y'all some context of that. Once again, I'm not playing that video because I value my channel. So she continues to say this right here. So let me get this straight. Y'all so-called black savior Jay-Z has a Hispanic CEO who was pardoned by President Trump. Interesting. So does that mean Deseret isn't a Democrat? Black people, I thought y'all hate all Trump supporters. Wait, did Jay-Z ever campaign for Kamala? He's benefited so much from the party. When President Obama gave the speech about brothers, why didn't Jigga Man come out and strongly campaign for the Democratic Party at that time? Could it be that y'all have been hoodwinked? LOL. Woo-wee. That was so kind of President Trump, and that was so kind of President Obama to passionately go out and campaign. But what did Mr. Jigga Man do to help y'all win the election? He's above speaking out to help his party, or was it not his party? Is it just about who can benefit him and Deseret at the time? Oh, black people, it looks like the Jigga Man and Deseret played y'all once again. LMFAO, the jig is up. If she would've just called the song The Jig Is Up, this shit would've been hard. Put this shit on wax, Nicki. That'd be my gripe when rappers come and just type. Yeah, that's some bars right there. I should put that on wax. Whatever though. Put this shit on wax. Put this shit on wax and people will be like, damn, she killed Jay-Z. But this right here is like, you're not a journalist. This ain't goddamn XXL, Rolling Stone. Put this shit on wax, because if you did, this would be some dope bars to talk about. If you put that shit in some rhymes, dress that shit up with some literary terms and shit. Nicki, you could have had something. You could have had a classic one. But what's gonna happen is she may just throw some little shots later on in music or whatever, just little shots. But this could have been a bomb. Put all this shit in the bars. For the barbs. And for hip hop. This was the issue when it came to the song that she had with Bigfoot. She kept previewing lyrics and everything she said on the song when it finally came out, she already said it on Twitter. Put this shit into the bars, man. I understand the love and accessibility that you have with your fans. That don't mean that you can't take certain things, put it into the music, and then come after the song is out, running that bitch back a million times, talking about it, discussing the lines and shit after it's already out. Let's get rappers back to rapping. We don't need to be tweeting, IG living about your gripes, especially when you have some shit that could probably be cool if you put it on wax. Put that bitch on wax, man. God damn. God damn. But didn't say allegedly at the end of that shit because you gotta avoid getting sued nowadays, I guess. That's it. Video over. Bye.